Hello there! Today we're going to be playing some NieR Reincarnation. This is the first NieR game to come to the mobile platform, and I have played it before a little bit, not too much because if I can remember correctly, this is a turn-based RPG game, which I'm not a huge fan of. I don't really like turn-based RPGs. I like American-style RPGs, you know, not the JRPG style ones, but still, I like NieR Automata. I have played it before. I haven't finished the game, but I did play it before, and it is a really good game. I need to play the other NieR, the first NieR, and the third one that came out recently. It's NieR. It's NieR Replicant, the name of the other game that I was thinking about. Those where remain the cage, the dark something. Sorry, I was trying to talk.
Pierce an empty sky. This enormous structure is called the cage.
The cage. I have played this game before, and if it asks me if it has cloud storage, then we will skip the first part of the gameplay, but I don't think it's going to right now.
And she will not leave until she has what she desires.
And what is it she desires? Now, I don't know if this game, if you need to know the story of the other games in order to understand this. Probably not. But it would be good to know the characters, you know. If you have played NieR before, there are some familiar characters in here. I haven't played all of them, as I said before, so I don't know all of them. I know like the most famous ones, like 2B and 9S, you know, and some others that appeared as well, like also the enemies and all. But I don't know much about the NieR universe yet. Now it's good to see that I'm actually playing this with the highest settings, with the highest graphics possible, because when I played this the first time, it didn't ask me. I played it when it, like, the day after it came out, actually, because I was playing NieR Automata at the time, and I was actually really anxious to play, or excited to play this game, and it didn't let me choose the graphics quality right away. It put me already into the gameplay, and it was really bad. You know, I spent at least like 15 minutes going through tutorials and fights and exploring the place, and until I was able to access the settings page to configure the settings and put a better resolution on. I like the music playing on the background. Sounds good. Now, hopefully, YouTube's not going to strike me on this song. So, if it does, I'm even thinking about muting the song. Should I do that? I don't know. If you're listening to this video, if you're watching this video and there's no song playing, that's because YouTube censored it, right? Is it running at 60 FPS? I don't think so. Doesn't seem to be. Hopefully I can adjust that on the settings page as well. So here we are. So we get our first look into the 3D world of the game, and the game actually looks good, and the combat mechanics, I mean, I'm not really a fan of turn-based RPG games, as I said before, but it did seem to be cool, you know. So it's a cool game to pass the time, maybe. So if you're into JRPGs and NieR, you're certainly going to enjoy this game. It's a gacha, by the way, of course, obviously. Why wouldn't it be? It's a Japanese game, and it has anime characters. It's a gacha, you know. It's quite easy to know when a game is going to be a gacha or not. But and when the game came out, there was an event where you could get 2B and 9S on your team. You know, you could get the characters, but I didn't participate in the event. I mean, I did like play a little bit. I played like for 2 days only, and then I got sick of it because it's a JRPG, as I said before. Oh, it's a ghost.
Well, look who's finally up.
Did it say Mama on the left?
Oh dear.
Yeah.
So you did lose your voice after all. Don't worry. Mama's here to
It's
help.
funny. This is actually really funny because that's like the most stereotypical cartoon ghost you could ever see. I like it.
This way.
I actually like it. The voice doesn't match at all, but I like
You've
it.
lost more than just your voice.
I think there's a Japanese
sure you already
voiceover
know that,
option,
Don't you?
but I don't think I can access it right now. Yeah, are you sure you want to return to the title screen? Nope. So we're gonna have to play through with the English narration for now.
You've lost so much. But the time has come to reclaim it.
Cool.
Life will be much harder if you can't speak after all. These stairs are the entrance to your prison. A place known as the cage.
Ah, I thought we were already in the cage. We were already inside the cage. Doesn't seem like it, so... Am I supposed to, like... Oh, okay. I thought I would have to spiral around with my thumb to go up the stairs, and I was gonna say, yeah, this is gonna take a lot of time and work to accomplish.
It's a truly massive structure.
Now we have colors.
Where
Cool.
you woke up, and this sandy area here, are just small parts of it.
This looks so much like... This looks a lot like God of War scenery, doesn't it? If you put Kratos in there somewhere, it would fit like
the moment you've been waiting for.
95%.
How annoying.
We all live under someone else.
I can actually see Kratos demolishing this place and searching for gods to kill.
One often lacks the will to choose from the remaining options.
These feelings, they're all real. But my reality wasn't.
Is this like a trailer
I
or
just
something?
wanted
Or like a
happiness.
miniature? I'm thinking about
normal
skipping it.
happiness.
Yeah, this is like a gameplay cutscene. I'm not watching it. We're gonna leave the gameplay part for later. Oh, and now we already have to download stuff. Let's go then. Alright, so we finished downloading our stuff, and then we go to our first... I'm not sure what this is going to be actually. Is this going to be just a walking simulator? I remember when I first played it was actually this. Like,
Goodness, look at these
a lot of
rivers
walking.
sand. I wonder how such a thing came to pass.
yeah, it's almost as if
Make
civilization
sure you don't
crumbled.
get any grit in your eyes. I wonder where all of this sand is going.
It's going inside your underwear for sure. I hate sand because
Let's
of that.
head for the shiny black light up there.
It is really annoying. I hate sand. I mean, I hate wet sand. Regular sand, like dry sand, is okay. Wet sand is the problem.
These strange statues are scattered throughout the cage.
You don't say.
I don't know who made them, but I call them dark scarecrows.
Dark scarecrows. Okay.
Anyway, this is the first one, so we'll start here.
Sure. Count me in. What is this button?
Opening the menu already, are we? Mama was planning to give you an explanation later. Are you sure you want to fiddle with it now?
Absolutely.
So impatient. Sadly,
All you can let me do right now is summon.
To use any of the things you've obtained so far. Are you still sure?
Yes.
Goodness. You're not giving Mama much of a choice here.
Yeah, Mama. Go on and open the goddamn menu. So you can only allow me to summon or in other words, to play the gacha, basically. So this is the mama menu. You can do. Oh my god, this is the. You can do all sorts of things here. Okay, let me see the settings page. Menu, settings, game settings. No, it's not game settings. It was actually on the. Okay, retain or ignore speed changes made during battle. No, keep text voice, Japanese. Changing the language will take you back to the title screen. Okay, no problem. Slide pad show. Let's hide it, and vibration. Keep it. Okay, so let's restart it. Alrighty, now we have Japanese audio. Much better. I don't usually like English dubs on non-English games. You know. Okay, when she had the English voiceover, it sounded like she was, I don't know, like 35 or 40, and now she sounds like she's 18. What the hell? I love it. Okay, let's go to our first fight then. Enter story? Yes, absolutely. Let's go smack some demons down. Oh. Okay. So far so good. His body rust, showdown in the wastes. These characters, I mean, a young boy of good upbringing moves across a vast wasteland. A taciturn man follows. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly because I never saw that word before. The boy proceeds uneasily, his eyes almost as if he fears they are being followed. Suddenly, a dreary town emerges from the dust. Or is it dreary? I'm not sure. The boy suggests they take their rest and the man nods silently. The town make for a nearby eatery, hoping to shake the road from their weary bond. The two make whatever. You understood it. But instead of welcome, they find a group of bounty hunters gathered at their destination. The lead hunter stares at the child, appraising me. Okay, I gotta say that these bounty hunters don't look like they're the protagonists. You royalty boy? His voice is rap. You royalty boy? The boy remains silent, his head hanging low. And then the dude, the cowboy, goes forward. Perhaps angered by the lack of response, the bounty hunter suddenly draws his gun. Okay. 2 shots ring out and fade into the dusk. I was gonna say that they don't look like the protagonists, so they would get smacked, you know? But it seems like I was wrong. Did you see the flock of birds that possessed the bounty hunters? The bounty hunter? I didn't actually. I was paying attention on the dying fellows over there. They're nasty sorts who'd like to fly in and warp the story. Well, we're not going to let that stand, are we? Absolutely not. We're gonna kill them. Your rule is to defeat them and put the story back the way it's supposed to be. Okay, so they really don't look like protagonists, so they will get smacked. But I suppose you already know that, don't you? I mean, yeah, otherwise there would be no story, right, to tell. Okay, so two outsiders get into a town and then they get shot and killed. And that's it. End of story. Gameplay finished. Bye bye, see you next video. Oh my. Alright, so we're going into combat now. So this is where we will learn the gameplay mechanics, because I have already forgotten it as well. More download. Come on. Is there water in here yet? Delicious. Okay, so they are fighting automatically. Why is that? Am I supposed to... Okay, the flow of battle. Basic sequence. Normal attacks are executed automatically in battle. You can use weapon skills or character skills once the corresponding gates are filled. You can also make use of companion skills if you have any companions equipped. Okay, this is a weapon skill, I guess. This is a character skill, whatever. Use your skills as well. Okay, 1 down, 2 to go. Nope, not yet. I thought. Yeah, there we go. Now he's done. Okay. I don't really follow exactly what's going on. Oh, that's the character skill, I'm guessing. Which one is the weapon skill then? Okay, we killed them, so all good. We kinda... Well, I kinda understood how it works. I mean, the characters attack automatically, all I have to do is to choose when to use the skills. Having defeated the hunters, the man turns to his charge. Are you hurt, my prince? I am well, replies the boy. But remember, I am no longer a prince. What are you now, then? With a wry smile and a touch of regret, he proposes they take their leave of the town. The man silently nods and gazes upon the boy's face. Okay. I'm not following exactly. Well, weren't they there to rest? Why are they leaving already? Is it because of the bounty hunters? Like, if they followed us here, more will come after. I don't know. That scene actually reminded me of the Eli's book. That's the movie title, right? I think. Obtained. Sickly exile, departed gunman, and everlasting cardia. Not sure. I mean, the gunman is the cowboy. The first one's probably the king or the prince, and the third one I'm not sure. Your task is to fix something, but we also need to collect weapons like these. Okay, so I should engage combat whenever I can, right? Do you have a rough sense of what you're supposed to do now, child? Yeah. I think that's exactly that's the best. That's the best description, actually. A rough sense of what's going on. I still don't understand it all, but that's to be expected, right? Also, Mama's here to help, so don't worry too much. Blah blah blah. Right. Okay. I should focus more on actually listening to what they're saying and not commenting so much, eh? I don't know. Man, what a beautiful place. I can't fathom how anyone managed to construct something so large. Yeah, science, bitch! Nah, just messing. It is huge, actually. Truly is. I don't think there's anything on Earth right now that is as big as this, right? Any man-made construction that is as big as this, like these huge temples. I mean, we have the Great Wall of China, but does it count? You will sometimes encounter black birds in the cage, and you should do what you can to shoo them away. Okay, so I need to shoo them away. If you do that, Mama will give you a nice surprise. I wonder what it is. Okay, dispatching blackbirds. You will encounter blackbirds as you traverse the cage. Tap on them to dispatch them and earn items. Cool. Are you gonna give me like gacha points or something? XL character enhancement times 3. Okay, not exactly what I expected, but I'm sure this is gonna be helpful somehow. Sometime along the journey. So, another fight. Let's go. Well, here's the second one. Are you ready? Yeah, I am. Enter story. I can skip story, but I'm not gonna do that because the story is also part of the tutorial, and I still want to understand better the gameplay mechanics. Although I don't really like turn-based RPGs, as I said, this is a game with his body rust, the prosthetic woman. This is a game with characters that I enjoy, so wherever people gather, stories come with them. But saloons have a special ability to loosen even the tightest of lips. Such rumors are what brings the woman with the mechanical arm and leg to this place. For she is a bounty hunter in search of her prey. Several bounty hunters have been falling under attack lately. You're a bounty hunter too, yeah? You take care out there. Sure thing, bro. Thanks for the info. My husband said a strange man shot at him in the woods. Fortunately, he didn't pursue, but still, it's left us shaken. Case, there's disturbance. You know, as a youth, I was quite the gunman myself. Folks used to say I was even better than machine. Information she obtains from the patron seems vague. Sure does. But it is more than enough. Can I leave this place? Gathering herself, she exits the saloon in pursuit of her target. I'm trying to. Yeah, there we go. Follow the light. Always follow the light. A lone bounty hunter blocks the woman's path. His breath is ragged and foul. His eyes are a pair of tiny beads. Give me all your money, he howls. Oh, it's a robbery. Damn, boy, you're screwed. I said boy because I was thinking about the word screwed. That was my bad. Alright, so we're gonna play with our third character now. The woman with the mechanical arms, I guess. Then this layout also, this button layout also reminds me of the of a musical game called Archaea, and I want to bring it to the channel someday. I even installed the game once before or twice, but I uninstalled it right after because it is actually a quite large game. But it is a really relaxing game, and I'm sure you will enjoy playing it someday. I should bring gameplay of it to the channel because it is a game that is really good. But if you want to play it right away, it's called Archaea. So Arcaea. Okay, look it up on the Play Store if I enjoy it. Okay, so the gameplay. The thing about the gameplay is the result of the match is somewhat decided even before you enter the game, because the attack is like automatic, so it is over in a moment. The woman's sigh is carried off by the wind. No mediocre highwayman could hope to stand against her desire for revenge. Is she looking for the man who took her limbs? Maybe. The woman heads for the forest in pursuit of her target. Maybe she's going after the man who stole her limbs from her, or something like that. Who knows? Now, as I said, I don't know much about the NieR universe. I do enjoy the game, but I don't know much about it, so could be these characters have been featured before on the other games, on the other 3 games that came out for PC and console, but unlocked weapon, story, everlasting cardia level 2. But I couldn't tell, so even if I tried, so we collect stories in order to regain what you have lost. Okay, but we also do it to make your wish come true. So let's keep it up. Slow and steady wins the race. Not really. If it's a race, you should be trying to go as fast as you can. It's a race after all, but I do understand what your point is. I suppose I should tell you a little about the cage. Sure, some background story would be helpful actually. It's a truly massive structure, yeah, I can see that. Where you woke up and this sandy area here are just small parts of it. It's like the universe. To be honest, a great deal of the cage is a mystery. What's a mystery about it? Like the origins? Or? I'm not even certain who gave it that name. It's a bird, obviously. A bird gave it that name. One of those black birds that are scattered around the cage. I'm not even paying attention to try to find these birds, so it could be I just passed through 1 or 2 and I couldn't. I have no idea if I did. So, where do I choose my characters? My characters. Okay, the gunslinger. That's the name of the chapter. Where do I choose like my lineup? In a forest near a ruined church, a man surveys his surroundings. I think. Yeah, I still can't go inside because I like those games that where the game tells you go this way, but you go that way, and then the game tells you, I told you to go that way. There's nothing back here, or it kind of trolls you or something, you know. Okay. It would appear he's searching for food. Yeah, although apples are food, the expression of his bandaged face is clouded. I wouldn't say it's like it is the type of food you should be aiming for if you're searching for food, but anything helps, right? The grasses are rustling something something. It seems the man is not the only one in search of food. Cool. Now real food appeared. The animals in this place are lean, starving, and they will do what they must to survive. Yeah, don't forget I'm an animal too. I mean, we all are. But at least we found something to make a beef patty now, so that's real food. You can use apple as a dessert, maybe. If you're on a diet, maybe. Sure. Damn, now I actually want to eat an apple. God damn. I don't think we have any at home. Look at the size of this thing. Imagine if these creatures were real and they wandered in the forest. Why is it attacking me twice? That's cheating. It's not his turn. Oh, okay. Now it's my turn, so. Okay, I went 3 times. Who decides the turns on this game? What is the turn order? How do we know who's attacking first and who's attacking second? If it is a turn-based RPG, which we know it is. No idea. What's that? Oh boy. It's a black hole. Okay, we're almost there to release our ultimate skill. Ultimate character skill. Okay, use your thing there. There we go. Now you're not gone. Oh. That's more like it. Okay, I have attacked it like 4 or 5 times. One after the other. That's why I'm a little bit confused about the turn thing. How do we know whose turn is it? Whose turn it is? But okay, that's good enough, I guess. Having secured his prize, the man returns to the church. Okay, I'm gonna do what the game says because if I go the other way and there is a long way to go, I'm gonna have to go all the way back. So let's just continue. The sound of his worn boot heels echoes throughout the dilapidated church, I guess? A boy lies at the back, his face drawn and haggard. Oh, come on, you just defeated a huge bear and you're gonna deliver some apples to him? The man kneels down and offers some of the food he collected. Yo, you can cook the bear! Oh man. But the boy is too weak to hold it. His body will not allow him to accept even this meager meal. I'm actually thirsty. The boy tries to brush it off with a feeble smile. But the man just stares down at him in silence. Okay. You see, this game is actually really nice and it's free. You can play this for free. You can play this whole thing for free. And you can see the graphics are pretty good. The story is actually really well told. I mean, this is a Square Enix game. We're talking about one of the best studios ever. One of the best game studios ever. Because these guys can actually create some really awesome games. And it's free to play. Just like Octopath Traveler, which I brought to the channel recently. And you can play this for free. So go on, download it. I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. And even though it's a gacha, I mean, they're delivering a really cool game for us. To think that poor sick child had to travel the wastes in his condition. Now, still, we've restored the third memory now. The only thing that would make me stop playing this game, which, if we can collect the next one, it will mark the end of the staff's tale. The only thing that would make me stop this game, which usually is what makes me stop playing other games, is when you get stuck and you can't play anymore. For example, there was a new game released recently called Knights of the Zodiac, no, I think it was Senseiya Legend of Truth. And the game is actually really fun. At first, you know, on the first week, it was really fun. I played for like 3 or 4 weeks. I played since the date it released. It released recently as well. It's like it's a 1-month-old game. But there's a time when I reached chapter 12 or 13, it was just impossible to continue. My knights would die, like all my 5 knights would die, and the 5 enemy knights would barely get a scratch, you know. So these gacha games, this is one of the biggest issues that I have with them. They are predatory, and once you reach a certain level, if you don't spend money, you will not progress. That's the biggest issue that I have. It's not like Call of Duty, for example. Call of Duty has a lot of gacha as well. They have the lucky draws, which are not lucky at all. You will always get the best prize last. Okay, I mean, I already got the character skin like 3 times on first try, so it is a little bit lucky. I've seen people get the weapon first try as well, but that's not rule, that's exception, right? And but the game is totally reliant on skill. There are some pay-to-win weapons on Call of Duty Mobile, but the game is like 95% skill. So if you are a skilled player, you will not get stuck, you will not lose, you will not get stuck before like before unlocking a certain thing, you know. Okay, so let's stop complaining and let's keep playing, right? That's what we're playing for. Enter story? Yes. I have no idea what they just said. Something about death. Good deal of death, I think. I'm not sure, but this seems to be the last dark scarecrow we're going to fight. Hopefully after this one, we'll get to play our first gacha and see what... Because if I'm not wrong, that's when we get our first gacha. It's after we finish playing the tutorial. So the one who set out from town finally arrives at a wild wood. Okay. Soon she comes across the ruins of a once proud church. The ceilings collapsed, the walls were mere suggestions. Wow. Oh, this is the church, like the whole... But in the very back of the church, yeah, that's what I was gonna say right now. She's gonna meet the boy. As well as the corpse of a boy. Oh. As the one approaches, the clockwork soldier suddenly rises. The boy died. Oh no. He levels his weapon at her and lets fly with a fearsome howl. Wow. Okay, so now we're fighting each other, is it? Yeah, I'm fighting the cowboy dude actually, since he's been corrupted by the birds. The thing that Mama told Mama, calling her Mama is really weird, but the thing that the ghost told us about before. I'm still trying to understand the gameplay mechanics. And obviously, this is a turn-based RPG, which means that each character and each ability has a buff and a debuffer and stuff like that. So, if you want to play this game and you want to become good at it, you will need to understand what your character's advantages and disadvantages are, right? So get ready for some studying, because we'll need to study the game in order to play it well if you want to. even if you just want to go through the story, you will need to progress, and to progress you need to understand what you're doing. That's basically how every game works. You need to become better and you need to progress. So good luck, because that's another thing that takes time and dedication, understanding what each and everything does. The woman accesses the logs of the fallen soldier. The boy was a prince driven from his kingdom. The clockwork soldier traveling with him was his guardian and his friend. That's actually pretty sad, but alas, the boy's disease worsened and he perished. That's pretty sad, actually. I was starting to... Now alone, the men remained behind and continued to safeguard his charge, killing any who dared approach the body. For 100 years, the men stood watch. Their kingdom fallen, his body rust, his mind shattered. Yet still, he remained to protect his friend. And now comes like the plot twist. The woman builds a grave to mourn the pair, then leaves the forest without a word. Those two, when we were playing with them, that was like a 100-year-old memory, and or whatever you want to call it. I don't know exactly what they are, but this vision that the protagonist, which is the little child, you know, not the boy, but the girl that we were playing with, this one. She saw like a 100-year-old thing, and then on the second combat scene, he was a prince who was driven away from his own country. And before breaking down, the machine tried so hard to guard his master's body. His memory marks the end of the story they left behind inside the staff. Well done, child. Do you see how the proper story is now stored inside the staff? That's the proper story. They both die. That's it. End of the story. That's actually pretty sad. So as I was saying... Wait, let's see if she's gonna say something else before. So, as I was saying, it was a 100-year-old memory, and then the woman that has no leg and no arm, she was 100 years in the future, and then when she arrived at the church, it was the same church that they were before. I mean, you probably understood, right? So that's a really good plot twist, and I actually enjoy a lot when that happens, when when this sort of gap or something, you know, it makes you feel kind of an affliction or something. That is Will, one of the lost fragments that you should be collecting. And there's the staircase again. Alright, let's continue. I still want to go for the up the stairs now. We still have a long way to go. Let's continue going until we can actually play our first gacha, if possible. But more download, come on. Let's go then. If only I'd had the strength. Whenever I look back, the pain of what I lost runs through me. I couldn't read who said that, but... oh well. You know what? This is actually... it seems like it's gonna take a while to finish. I'm not even sure. Can I summon already? Let's try to go to the menu. You have a long road ahead of you, so you need to increase your power. Where should I start? First, you need to arrange your allies in a loadout. Actually, it would be much easier to explain in the demonstration. It's most the same as any other game, so they know that they are inside the games. Okay, so you can change your loadout by tapping the deck panel and selecting a character and a main weapon. Characters can also be equipped with secondary weapons, companions, and memoirs, which will change the deck's total force. Note that you cannot have multiple instances of the same character in different costumes in the same deck, nor can you have one character using multiple copies of the same weapon. Alright, fair enough, I guess. Okay, so what is his name? Departed Gunman, that's all. Is that it? Just 2 characters? Come on. I thought I would have the woman as well. You can also enhance allies and weapons, but... Oh, never mind. Just take a peek whenever you feel like it. Let's keep moving. Yeah, I'm gonna do that right now, actually. Oh, come on. Ends in 48 hours. What? Jumpstart pack on sale. Okay, it's already throwing stuff at me, so... Can I move? What's the... Mama's news. This is what's new. NieR Reincarnation is now 1.5 years old, and we couldn't have made it without your support. Thank you so much. Well, I actually had no idea this game was this old, because I actually played it when it... I pre-registered to this game, you know, and I played it when it came out. I really didn't know it was this old. To celebrate, we are giving away Spirit Louise and Zenith's Brilliance. Don't forget to claim yours. Sure thing. We've also got summons that can be performed 218 plus 2 times for free. Wow, but gosh, 218 plus 2 sure is confusing. Why not just say 220? And don't forget to check our other campaigns either. We've got great deals on gems. Hope you enjoy yourselves. Looks like a new event has started up. Record, Happy Home, event quest. A werbeast heads into town to play tricks on the citizenry and ends up meeting a young girl. Looking forward to hearing the rest? Not really, not yet at least. This one has a costume for pre-it. Do your best during the event so you can get it for yourself. We have limited time summons to celebrate Japanese 1.5 year anniversary. The 4 stars appearance rate is 1.5 times higher for steps 1 and 3. What a deal! What's more, your 4 stars appearance rate is... Your is a typo. You should... Come on, that's one of the most basic typos you could commit. You could make. One of the most basic mistakes you could make. Your 4 stars appearance rate is 2 times higher and at least 1 4-star weapon guaranteed summon at step 5. Cool. What an incredible skill, just look at it. You should definitely give that a try in battle. Yeah, whatever. Let's be off, shall we? Yeah, absolutely. Because I want to go for the summoning pages. Oh my god. It's time for some 1.5 year anniversary fun. Let's test your luck with some cards. I got a monk! Woohoo! Captive. You must know your own limits if you are to protect others. The arena is the perfect place to put your skills to the test. How did it go? Don't forget to pick up your gifts. Not sure what just happened actually. Oh, this is the login. 300 mama medals. Okay, I got 10. And I need to log in for 12 days in order to... It goes until the 9th. I'm not going to be able to... Oh no, is that the 1st of September? Or the 9th of January? I'm not sure. I think it's the September. I'm not going to be able to do that because it's the 27th now, so... yeah, too bad. Okay, can I... Okay, so... there's a lot of stuff here. Can I do some gacha first, or missions, friends, gift box, notices, auto, summons? Let's go. Summons. You can obtain weapons that will help you in battle here. If you're lucky, you may even get friends who will fight at your side. No need to think too much about it. Let's just give it a shot for now. Sure thing. So to summon 10 times I need 3,000 coins. Paid gems remaining, only remaining 1. Is there like a 2B banner or something? Well, there is a lot of stuff going on here. I don't think I ever saw I saw a gacha game with so many banners going on at the same time. Really. So shall we test your luck? Pay gems only, remaining 10. Yeah, let's do. Can I use this? No, I don't have enough money. So I can't do anything at all right now. Too bad. So yeah, here's what you can get. Here are some characters. Well, this one is actually quite interesting. I like it. So that's it. So I'm gonna stop gameplay right here. I thought we would be able to go all the way until like we actually start. We finish the tutorials and start playing, but it's been a bit long now. So I'm gonna stop the game here. Not sure I'm gonna bring this back to the channel. This is just more like an introductory video type of gameplay. But the game's there. It's free to play, so feel free to download if you want to. I'm sure you will enjoy it. If you enjoy turn-based RPGs, this will certainly be an experience for you, a cool experience. And if you enjoy NieR, if you have played any of the 3 games, especially NieR Automata and NieR Replicant, I think this game might have some NieR Replicant stuff in it. I'm not sure, I didn't play it, but I'm sure you will enjoy it if you have played those before. So that's it. Thank you very much, and I'll see you again in the next video. Bye bye.